Air signs. Hi. I'm going to do a love reading for the air signs today. I'm using the Llewellyn deck and we'll start. So this is your energy over here. This is your person's energy here. And this is the connection, the energy of the connection. Because this is a general reading, it may not resonate for everyone, but if it does resonate for you, I will be doing an extended reading on the connection itself. I will be clarifying as we go along, but then I'll be also doing an extended reading on the connection, using the Wisdom of Avalon cards with it. All right. So if you know, the information for that is in the box below. Okay. So we got the Six of Cups for you, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. All right, air signs. It looks like we've got some new stuff going on here with pages. All right, Six of Cups. Let's clarify. We got the King of Cups, the Temperance card, and the Page of Cups. So we got 3 pages. Wow. So new beginnings for sure for you. We've got the King of Cups showing up here, which is, you know, I think for you the new beginnings are moving more towards the deeper parts of you, towards your passion, towards spiritual energy and love energy. So I think that's the part that's new for you, because we've got the Temperance card here too, which is about exploring kind of the deeper parts of your soul, the deeper areas, the deeper energies, and then being able to kind of get comfortable, like incorporate it into your being. So it requires a lot of patience, requires a lot of balance, which is definitely an air card. And then we've got the King of Cups showing up. As I say, this isn't a male or female card. This is about the combination of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. So it's taking the divine masculine, putting it in comfort level with the divine feminine energies of love. And so sort of the combination of the worldly and the spiritual put together. And that's where I see you right now. I see you having that balance in you now as you're moving towards the Six of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. So I do see a soulmate connection here. And I think it's something that, it's a connection that you freely acknowledge and are aware of, okay? So then we've got the Page of Pentacles showing up here. So a new opportunity to move towards a destiny that's at hand now. And you've done a lot of growth. I see a lot of growth that's happened over over a period of time. And it's become to the point where it's time to establish something with that growth. So kind of looking for where you're going to, where do you belong? Is it this connection you belong in? Because there's a new awareness, a new awakening happening here. A stirring of the soul, a stirring of the heart is how I would put it. And this is an opportunity for you to now move towards your true destiny, and that will be the right place for you to be. And so it's about, the Page of Wands is showing up here, so it's about waiting to hear, waiting for a message, waiting to figure out what that is, what your true destiny is, because I think you're in readiness for it. You're open to love, you're open to that connection now. And it's just waiting to see, you know, what shows up for you, what the message is about. And I'm just going to draw 2 cards on that. We got the Sun and the Two of Cups. So I guess that's the message. I guess the message is, you know, like the truth, the clarity, the enlightenment is there, and it's with you, and it's taking you towards love. It's taking you towards your soulmate with the Two of Cups showing up here. It's taking you towards love. It's taking you towards, possibly this is the person, because this is your person's cards, and towards this connection. We've got the Knight of Pentacles showing up, and the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So new opportunities, new knowledge coming your way, new opportunities coming your way, to be able to start over. As you start over, let's put it that way, because you got the Seven of Cups showing up. So once again, this is really an awakening, really about starting over, and it's starting over from a heart place, and that's why it's the Seven of Cups showing up. So everything. So once your heart is kind of awake and, you know, um, kind of spilling over, coming into the world, like feeling, and this is destiny. So this is interesting, because destiny is usually about timing. So as much as that's happening, it's starting to make you see all things in your life in a whole new way, and it's like, like I said, it's like an awakening, and you don't know where to start. It's kind of like with the Five of Wands, you don't know where to start, but the Knight of Pentacles is already bringing you opportunities. I'm just going to draw one more card on that, and helping you intuitively move through any of the blocks that you have. This awakening didn't totally eliminate fears and kind of conflict within you, but what it did do is it started this love moving through it, love, moving towards love in spite of it, and trying to understand and trying to figure out how you can best do that as you move into kind of a perception shift where everything is new now, because every time you look at things in your life now, you're looking at them through a different lens, which is the lens of emotion and spirituality and love. All right, now we're on to your person's cards, and we've got the Ace of Wands, Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, and Four of Pentacles. Now remember, the kings and queens are not male or female cards. They're not gender based. They're the different energies. All right, so we've got the Ace of Wands showing up here with the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So I kind of feel like balance has been restored for your person. They feel a lot more equalized as they're moving on this new path. And so they've kind of found the balance between the chaos of passion and love mixed with the stability of the worldly things, of matter and thought, that type of thing. And I see them moving towards this new path. They're definitely moving towards their new path, and we'll see what that's all about. With the Three of Swords, they had a broken heart. This really did hurt them a lot. Something in their life, but as I say, when I say they did, and I mean they did, it didn't go away, but it's put in the past now. And your person is looking at and ready to move into the realm of emotion again, and into the realm of love. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, so getting in a situation to make some decisions and some choices. So if you're not together right now, and I kind of get the feeling you're not, then I kind of see this Two of Swords as trying to decide whether to move towards the connection or not, okay? And that's kind of what I'm getting here, because the Nine of Pentacles is showing up. So this person is quite independent, quite on their own now, and feeling quite solid and grounded, and kind of like they feel like they're on solid ground. They feel like they've built their own foundation, and they're ready to harvest that. So I think that's what the choice is. The choice is the connection, or stay independent and stay alone, kind of thing. Then we got the Queen of Wands showing up here. Once again, not a gender card. And then we got the Chariot and the Judgment. So remember I said this, the Ace of Wands that started this, was they're on a new path. And this new path, and making some choices, making some decisions as to what they want and maybe who they want to take with them on this path, because they're, like I said, in a state of independence right now. But they definitely are on their path, and this path is a sort of awakening too, that reinstated the balance. And I think they've seen a different perspective as well. They see life differently now. They see connection differently. They see love differently. And I think they kind of are moved into a vision of what was given to them while they were, kind of in the in-between state, okay, of this before the new path and in the state of independence. So we've got the Four of Pentacles showing up. So like I said, I think they're coming from a solid base now. They feel very grounded. They feel balanced. But we got the Fourth Cup coming down here and the Star. So with all the healing that's happened, because we had, like I said, the Three of Cups, so broken heart, but there's been a lot of healing happening. And what they recognize now is they are on solid ground. They do feel quite independent and strong, but they have a different understanding of love now. And they understand that love is not a fantasy. It's not a fairy tale. Love is hard work. Love is, two people coming together and building and working through things and going, sometimes through hell together, but then also going through heaven together, that type of thing. And I think that's what the Fourth Cup is here telling them. And I think that's what the stars are guiding them. So now we're moving towards the connection, and let's see where the connection goes. We got the Seven of Wands in the connection, and we've got the Nine of Cups and the Hierophant. So the connection itself is based on desire of the heart, it's based on commitment, and it's based on growth, continuous growth, and the people in it being, the two of you in this connection, learning how to navigate and how to handle that constant growth that's coming towards you. Then we've got the Emperor showing up here. Okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So the wisdom of the Emperor is that what connection is about, it is about building solidity, it's about building knowledge, it's about continuously building, on the successes of the situation, and those successes and the continuous building of it, the wisdom is to build it towards a loving relationship and a long-term and a committed relationship. So we got kind of the same as the Hierophant up here. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles showing up for the connection and the King of Pentacles. So a very, this is like, divine balance between the masculine and feminine energies showing up here. And the feminine energy having come now into a place of being much more capable of maintaining a sense of balance. And like I said, these energies are in all of us, whether you're male or a female. So the feminine energies in both of you, that there are definitely in the connection then, really being able to sort of withstand storms and be able to build a solid foundation where it can carry it through, because the masculine energy is kind of holding the grounding there. And then you've got the Magician, so transformation is coming as a result of this balance. So the connection itself, the relationship itself, I see will be undergoing a strong transformation. Then we got the Knight of Swords showing up here with the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So still a lot of fear, but the recognition that there's still a lot of work to be done here. I can see that with the Nine of Swords and with the Five of Pentacles and with the Six of Swords, but moving towards that destiny of togetherness and sort of tranquility and calmness in the situation, and moving away from that emptiness of being alone and that emptiness of always searching for something, because it actually is right here. And that's why the Five of Pentacles is showing up here. So the willingness to move towards that, right? So I kind of feel like there's a separation here that's coming back together, and the willingness to work through the obstacles, the willingness to go through the anxiety and the fears, and the willingness to then not be alone, but to move towards what's really important, because it's based on, the both of you, it's based on the connections, desires, heart's desires. All right, I'm just going to draw a couple cards from the Wisdom of Avalon now. We got Protection and we got the Cat. Okay, so the Cat, we've got independence and healthy boundaries. All right, so that's what I see emerging here, is that sense of independence. I see it here in your person, and I see it here in you. And then healthy boundaries, so being able to work through the obstacles and the wisdom of creating, as I said, that, working towards the successes in the connection and the healthy boundaries of being able to have that balance between the divine masculine and divine feminine in both parties, in the connection itself, and then transformation is possible. All right, and then we've got protection. So I do believe that with the destiny card showing up here, there is a protection that is around this, and the protection has come from the commitment that exists here in this relationship. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, air signs, and I will be doing an extended reading on the outcome cards if this did resonate for you. If not, I'll see you next week.